What's the deal? Y'all already know what it is. Back in this one, another video to pump out to my young boys and girls. What time is it? It's like 4:30 a.m. Couldn't sleep. Going through a lot. And yeah, energy is transformative. So instead of sitting there wallowing in my self-pity, instead of letting my mind race on all the negative things going on in my life, I decided to, transform that energy into something positive by bringing y'all this video. So, boom, hard times. I've been seeing a lot of people going through various things recently. At 5 a.m., bro, yeah. I've been seeing a lot of people go through various things, personal and outside of personal. And, yeah, I felt like it was necessary. So, I pulled up. I got these, I looked up some scripts. We got 10 verses to help you through a difficult time. And we just gonna, chill, discuss, go over some of these and see what we can get. See the gold that we can mine out of these. So boom. We got Psalms chapter 9, verse 9 through 10. The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. Those who know your name trust in you. For you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. And that's the truth. The Lord Most High is never going to forsake the anointed ones, the ones that seek him, that go out their way to seek him. The Most High is never going to forsake those people. So, even though, me personally, I'm basically, that scripture is to tell you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, admittedly, more recently, and I'm not even coming from a place, like, as I said, I'm going through stuff too. I'm not coming from a place where I'm at the light, I done seen the light, I done grabbed some light. Nah. Still in the tunnel. Deep in that mud. Still deep in that mud. The light, if anything, bro, I'ma just keep it a stack. If anything, the light seems even farther out of reach. I don't even see the light no more. I ain't gonna say I don't see it, but I see it way less than I used to. Before a while ago, it was like 100% confidence. Not saying, let me phrase this properly. I know for a fact there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I know for a fact there is. But when it comes to visibly seeing it, it seems like more recently the world and everything is like, the way it's stacking up is like, you get the feeling like you don't even know if it's a light no more. Cause the struggle, the hard times get so hard, it's like, damn, is there even a light? But that's the devil creeping in. That's the devil that take advantage of you being at low points, take advantage of the relapses, take advantage of everything that you feeling alone, feeling like nobody really is really down for you. All of these type of different things. That's where the devil is gonna creep in and put doubt in your head. But as long as we got these scriptures, as long as we got our guidebook, we know there is a light at the end of the tunnel. In Psalms chapter 9, verse 9 through 10, just told us that. So let's go. You know, sorry, I seen, and it's like this is not an exclusive. Like I was with, it's something in the air. It's definitely something in the air. Uh, am I dropping frames? I am, but it's definitely something in the air. Cause from what I'm seeing, this is a season. This is like a season of struggle or hard times. I just scrolled past a video, a few like a Tim Hansen video that was in my recommendations. This one, where he say life's been tough lately, and I was like, wow. I seen this right before I hit record on this video. So, yeah, bro, clearly something is in the air. Psalms chapter 37, verse 9 through 7. You are my hidden place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. Casting all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. That's Peter. Feel like I got numb to the awakening in hard times in his heart and oil. He's not bad. I used to about doing sin. Man, that's powerful because that's really how it's been feeling, bro. It's like I've been way more comfortable doing bullshit than I ever was before. It's like it's like it's like a point where you just tire out. Not It's like you kind of like run the marathon and you really running this marathon. Really, it's a marathon, not a race. Like that's the perfect analogy, and I feel like one of my big problems is just treating it like a race, and really blowing myself out before it was like we young. That's the thing when you get into this young. That's the thing when you get into a lot of stuff young, relationships young. When you do a lot of things young, it's kind of like it's harder because you got so much life to keep. You got so much more life to balance these things that's right. Like the righteous things 9 times out of 10 is gonna be the hardest things to do. Doing the right thing is gonna be the hard thing to do. So when you get into doing the right thing so early, you have to balance doing the right thing for a long period of time. But let me see. Just ain't even fully there through the glimpse, so through here and there is a huge feeling of being tired and not executing anything righteous. Get stuck on the 2028 Super Bowl. We're gonna do this, man, and it don't. I think, and that's why I'm coming on here to really just talk because I just don't know. Not saying I don't know, but in these, like said, when you go when so much it's like happening, so many things is happening, so many things is collapsing. It's kind of like you feel powerless. And us as human beings, we are powerless. We are powerless in the grand scheme of things, but we're not at the same time, which is crazy. But it's just like I haven't struggled in these times, we have to cleave. We gotta we gotta cling even harder. We gotta just try our best. Still peeling open the book and all of these other things. Even when you don't want to. That's kind of like how I've been trying to balance these things out. I try to force myself to work out a little bit as much as I can. I try to force myself to read some chapters. It's difficult. It is difficult. But I kind of use that as my, like the scriptures, that that's what we have. That's what we supposed to lean on when things is just like, man, when you see no light, it's like you cling harder. It's kind of like being separated from your parents or something, like a kid being separated from their parents when it's time to go to school. You don't want to go to school, but you gotta go to school type beat. And what is they doing? And you cleave even harder to your parents, even though they pushing you off, like, you gotta go to school, boom, boom, boom. That's a weird analogy to use. Auntie was playing Joel Osteen on the radio, and he was talking about forgiving yourself and not focusing on your failures, but to an extent, you gotta focus on them and chastise yourself in order to rectify it. That's completely true. I feel like, especially as men, we gotta focus on our failures. That's the thing. What I seen I wish I could pull it up, but I seen a post that was talking about men depression, and they was like, they said one of the biggest problems, the biggest reasons men battle depression in like the way it's falsely treated or something like that was because when it comes to men, they try to make, when it comes to therapy for men and women and depression and all of that type of stuff and how it's treated between men and women is different, but yet the matter is attacked the same. The post says something like, they treat men like we need love type beat when it comes to our depression, but we really, as men, we want power. Like, when a man's leading cause of depression is when he feels powerless, when he lacks the strength to do certain things, to make change, to do what we supposed to do. That's when me and depression kick in. But instead of going at it from that angle, they want to tackle us lacking love and all of these other things. Not saying there's nothing wrong with, maybe some men do lack love, but I do believe that when a man feels powerful, he don't really need love from, like, I mean, that's my opinion. When the man feels like he's at his most powerful, we don't really need love or all of that other type of stuff like that. Not as much. It plays a factor from person to person, but as a whole, I do believe that I don't think about I can die any day will be such a permanent and thought every day I can't even get away from. Now when I think about it, hit as hard as it used to. I don't know if it's feeling protected or numbness to it. I think that's because one thing, I'm about to get deep. This is like a deep cut. A lot of people probably not gonna watch this video anyway, because niggas YouTube be on the bullshit regardless. But I think I said this, but I never said this on video. I understood suicide for the first time, like, recently. Like, suicide was always something that was, like, very crazy to me. It's like, how could you do this? Like, how could you do that? Like, it's like, it seems so crazy to me. But now it's like, I get it, bro. It's like, people just are tired. Like, this world really, for the most part, ain't shit. It's like you not missing out on nothing. You really not you not missing out on much at this point. It's kind of like when you get so fed up, you get tired of seeing the same thing on social media over and over. You get tired of these wicked ass oppressors. You get tired of all of the. You get tired of the broken axes. You get tired of the way people think. It's just like, man, throw all of this shit away, bro. Like this, throw all of this away, bro. Like if I was to just YouTube, really my feed is for me. Like all of my guilty pleasures is on here. I don't know what this is. This ain't a guilty pleasure of mine, whatever this is over here. But like, bro, most of this shit, bro, throw this shit away, bro. Like Ice Spice explains what a baddie is. Like, bro, hold on, bro.
Okay, I know you say you only sit with baddies. So if a non-baddie comes up, do you hit them with the mean girls? You can't sit with us.
So? So that's against the rules, and you can't sit with us. Whatever.
So a baddie is a mentality. So you just gotta be confident. You know, if you ain't a baddie, can't sit with me.
If you aren't confident in who you are and you're not genuinely yourself, there's other tables.
Oh my god, like, bro, like, why was that question? Like the way my mind worked, like, why was that question asked? Like, what was that? Why did that have to be? Why did that have to exist? Why did that even have to exist? It's like, throw all of this shit away, bro. Throw all of this shit away. But then it's like we here, bro. It's like we here, and we gonna suffer. But like, is the hard part about it? It's like, well, the good part about it, I say, is I kind of see it the way I go at it is like, okay, something gotta be coming, like, cause it has to be balanced. You can't just get blessed all the time. You can't just be fortunate all the time. It has to be balanced. So, and I think it's like the harder you struggle, and in that moment where you're down, cause I believe it's easy to sit up there and peel open the Bible when you feeling good, when stuff going right, you getting blessed, you getting money, you doing this, you doing that, you making this move, you making that move, everything seemed great. Crack open my Bible, I'm good. Relationship is going great, I'm good. We good, we here, we praying, we doing all of that. But it's hard to do these things when you down. Like when you down, bro, it's hard to do these things. It's hard to do the things that we supposed to do when everything just seems like it's shit. It's like, what's the point? And that's where you get into that, is there even a light at the end of this tunnel? Because it's so damn dark everywhere. It's like, where even is the light? Where even is it? Let's read some more. Joshua chapter 9, Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Needed some of that. Where he with you. Wherever we go, he with us. But man, that's the and you just get into a feeling of just numbness. Like you were saying, you just get into a feeling of numbness where it's like, damn, you just want to feel something. You just want to feel good. You just want to feel good again. And it's like, only you can make yourself feel good. We get into habits of trying to get other people to make us feel good. Only you can make yourself feel good. Because, man, Only you can make yourself feel good. Let's go. Mark chapter 9, verse 23. Jesus said to him, if you can, all things are possible for one who believes. So we got a army of scripts. Stick it out. We gotta stick through this shit. In these critical times, I was really about to go into depth on everything that was been going on in my life, but I backed up on that one. I just said, you know what? We struggling. I'm seeing other people struggling. I'm just gonna get on here and tell people to keep their heads up, because that's all we can do. That's really all we can do. Realistically, that's all we can do. Because you're going to do either one or two things. You're going to fall into the rabbit hole, go deep, go lose more and more sight of the light, or you gon' make a change. You gonna do something. You gonna try stuff. You gonna keep being diligent and keep fighting, because it's a fight. It's a fight. I just seen this old lady say this quote. She said, "Nothing changes if nothing changes." I could have sat in that bed and thought until the morning came on everything that's going wrong, everything that's pissing me off, everybody who pissing me off, everybody who not doing this, everybody who not doing that, every end of, like, why is this happening? Why life is not fair? All of this. I could have just laid there and thought about that all night and woke up mad at everybody, because fuck everybody. Because ain't nobody taking this pain away. Ain't nobody trying to take the pain away. So fuck all of them. But I said, you know what? Why would I do that when I can convert this into something positive? Get on here and touch bases with people. Let them know that they're not alone in this, bro. We all going through stuff. And it don't stop. It don't stop. The dude I just went to, Tim Hansen. Okay, I went off of it. But he got millions of subs. These, like, all these people, these rappers, whatever. These dudes be having millions of dollars. Still talking about life ain't going well. The problems don't stop. It don't stop. No matter what level you think is required, or whatever level you're trying to get on, or wherever you think that you need to go, that's going to stop the problems or stop the struggle, is never going to stop. As long as you wake up to grab breath, to grab oxygen, I meant. As long as you grasping oxygen, as long as you grabbing that whatever it is, bro. As long as you grasping air through your lungs, you gonna struggle. You gonna have a problem. It's gonna be a female making you mad. It's gonna be a dude making you mad. It's gonna be this problem with this company, this problem with that company, this problem with this family member, this problem with that family member. It's always gonna be issues. No matter where you go. No matter where you go in life, it's gonna be some issues. The thing that stays consistent, though, is how you handle those issues. Cleaving to the Most High. Staying frivolous. Is that the word I'm looking for? In your Bible. That's the only way. Now, that's the video. I just wanted to get on here, chop it up, and do what we do. Cause it's been a minute. It's what, 5 in the morning. Shout out to everybody that catch this stream. Keep y'all heads up, bro. That's the message, bro. Keep y'all heads up. No matter what. Because there's always somebody that got it worse than you. And when everything seems like it's shitty, fam, households, relationships, everything seems like it's shit, bro. Just remember to get better. As long as you... I'm so tired. I'm trying to do a closing out. My brain is like shutting. It's up and then shutting down. But as long as you stay strong. As long as you stay strong and see the storm out, it's a light. We just read some scriptures. We know for a fact it's a light. And I'm kind of, like I just said, I'm coming from a place where right now I don't even see it. But I gotta believe that it exists. I gotta believe it exists. So I'm gonna stick it out. And just like that, the blessing has touched down. Love y'all. Take care. Stay safe. I'm on y'all, boys. Y'all not even gonna understand what that mean, but a blessing just touched down. Keep y'all heads up, bro. I promise you it's gonna get better. I promise you it's gonna get better, bro. Just stay in your word. Stay frivolous. Man, the chosen ones is up.